Hey everybody, it's Scott, and here's what's new at Disc Giant. Alright, we're going to start with G-Star Mysteers. The stamp this year for the turkey toss is a mini stamp Garuda of Eastern mythology. King of Birds stamp. My artwork, of course. There's some G-Star Mysteers in 168 to 175. All kinds of different colors and stamp combos. Then we have Star TL. TLs have been hard to get for the past, year or so. Star TLs have been tricky to come by. Anyway, this stack comes in 170 to 175. Check out the stats on that. It's a very nice disc. Rhino Fans. There are more than just what I'm going to show you here for Rhino Fans. Some very unusual offerings. Fans of rhinos will probably love these luster pearly champ rhinos. They're quite a bit more durable than a regular rhino in different stamp colors and different plastic colors. I love these myself as approach discs. I love to throw rhinos. An unusual offering, Champion Aviar in Metal Flake. Now this is a very unusual and uncommon offering. The weights are only in 165 to 169. All purple metal flake in different stamp combos, like this holographic color shift red. I love those. Anyway, there's a bunch of different stamp combos in there. Metal Flake Shark. This is another unusual one. In different stamp combos, there's some blues, there's some purples in here. When you're looking at discs in plastic, let's pretend like the shark was your favorite disc. Normally you're throwing a shark, let's call it Star. Let's use Star as an example. Let's say you love your favorite disc in Star plastic. One thing you might consider is venturing out and trying different plastics, because those different plastics really are like different versions of the disc. Why is that? Because Metal Flake, for example, is among the most stable variation of a disc that you can get. So while the numbers on a shark might be 0.2, if you get it Metal Flake, it's probably more like a 2.5 in terms of fade. So Metal Flake is a little more stable. Pearl Luster is also a little more stable than regular Champ, and Champion is more stable than Star, for example. And then Glow is also. Glow, Metal Flake, and Luster, depending on the disc, will give you slightly more stability than a regular Champion disc. All right, while we're on sharks, there are also these Luster Pearl Sharks. Shark hasn't been available for a little bit, so it's kind of neat to have this classic but very awesome mid-range available in some of these unusual plastics. Aviar 3 fans, there are some colored glow DX Aviar 3s. This is just a great, not only is it a great wind fighting putter because of the low profile, it's a great putter to throw. That low profile just comes out of your hand nice when you're throwing it. Anyway, there's some max weights in DX that you might be interested in. This is exciting if you are a Roadrunner fan, because like I was talking about different plastics, one plastic that I have never seen a Roadrunner in is colored glow, and here it is. There's a stack of colored glow Roadrunners. This will stable up your Roadrunner just a little bit. But the other thing about glow plastic and colored glow plastic is this stuff is, in my opinion, among the most durable, if not the most durable plastic you can get in your favorite mold. So there are some colored glow Roadrunners and a larger stack than normal just because I wanted to grab them while I had the chance, in weights 168 to 172. All right, here is a very unusual offering. This is a small stack of 167 to 171 Metal Flake Stingrays. I'm not even sure that they make Stingrays anymore. I haven't seen them in forever, and I was under the impression that they were no longer in production. So what I don't know is if this was an old pressing that they found and offered to me, or if they might be coming back. But so why would you want a Stingray? Well, first of all, the Metal Flake is very durable and it's a slightly more stable. But this is an understable mid-range. And what these were well known for, especially in Northern California is roller magic. People used to get these and roll these like crazy. This was a Master Rollers roller disc. They'd throw them down and just carve some crazy lines with these. But if you're interested in understable mid-range, this might be worth exploring. I don't know if you'll ever get a chance to get this again. Another thing I'll point out here is when you come into Disc Giant, you see all these different plastics. Yeah, sure, you can get a Rhino in R Pro, but you cannot get a Rhino in Luster Champ, for example, over there, Luster Champ Pearl, unless you know someone that is running an Innova supported event. That is the case with this. This is the only place in the world you can get this disc. You might be able to get a Metal Flake Stingray if you happen to be at a tournament and someone offers it, but this plastic with this stamp, there is no place else in the world you are going to find this. That's what makes stopping at Disc Giant always an interesting trip. We're going to get back to some rhinos here in a second because I keep talking about rhinos, but first we're going to get into some pigs. There's a stack of R Pro pigs in 170 to 175. Little slight dome, different color combos. That's a hard to find one. Easter egg. It's not jelly bean, it's Easter egg. It's like a pastel version of jelly bean. Anyway, there's some cool color combos in there. While we're talking about pigs, this is, if you're a pig fan, you may have gotten one of these from me in the past. Sometimes I will pay Innova extra to make a special disc even more special, and that's the case with this KC Pro Glow pig. I turn it sideways and this thing is dead flat. Why? Well, sometimes pigs come out flat, but I know it's going to come out flat if I pay Innova extra to apply what's referred to as a flat top process. These are special edition flat top process KC Pro pigs. Now, why would you want KC Pro? Because it is super bulletproof stiff. And you want, in my opinion, it's every reason you're buying a pig. You're buying a pig for its stability, and stiff on a disc like this is going to make it even slightly more stable. That's our pigs today. Innova's most stable mid-range offering is a Rock X3. And for some people, it may not even be quite stiff enough. But this is, when you see plastics like Color Glow, Metal Flake, this Glow is referred to as a CFR disc. It's called that because it's a certified fundraiser disc. And again, like a lot of these plastics, only available from somebody that has been running an Innova supported event. So that's what you've got here, a special opportunity to get Innova's most stable mid-range in its most stable configuration, because this is glow plastic and it is more stable than a regular Champ plastic. So if you like stable mids, you may want to grab one of these while you have the opportunity. I love this disc. I have one of these in my bag. Before it had this stamp on it, now I'll grab an extra one of these. Now that it's got something cool on it, even cooler than just some boring run-of-the-mill stamp. All right, Glow Rock X3. We're going to get into a couple more Rhino offerings. Most of the time, glow plastic is just, well, it's glow plastic and it looks translucent and milky. But this particular glow plastic is sort of pearly. This Pearly Glow Champ plastic is CFR, Certified Fundraiser, and there were Rhinos made of this. In weights 170 to 172, you're going to see a little bit of a dome to this version. And again, because it's glow, it's going to be tougher than regular Champ, and it's probably going to be just a touch more stable. Now, the last offering we have for custom discs for the turkey toss is this stack of R Pro Rhinos. Rhinos for quite a while over the pandemic were tough to get, and now we're starting to see some in some very cool options like this custom stack for the turkey toss. A lot of cool colors. There's a couple here in that Easter egg foil that I was talking about before, or a couple, maybe it's just the one. Just the one. Anyway, look, that's what we have for you. If you're interested in some very cool stamp discs in some very unusual plastic, come on down and we'll see you here at Disc Giant.